what they did, committed incest. Now, that type of thing, we say it is not the word of God, it is not the word of the prophet, it is some pornography that was circulating, they put it into a book. So we say that in the Bible, the word of God is there, in the Bible, the word of the prophet is there, in the Bible, history is there, and in the Bible, pornography is there. All these things are in one volume. We in Islam, we have a great advantage over every other religion in this, that the Quran, we say, is the word of God, it's a volume by itself. Then we have the words of the prophet, we say hadith, tradition, volume by themselves. Then we have our historians writing history, volumes by themselves. And we also have filthy, dirty stories, which were circulating among the Arabs before Islam, what they call the Arabian Nights. But it is not in the Quran, it's not in the hadith, not in our books of history. There are books of pornography. So all these things are in separate volumes. Whereas with the Bible, you have everything mixed in one. So now you have to start sifting. So we Muslims, because of our training, we can recognize these different types of evidences in the book.
Sorry, could I have the next question behind? There's somebody behind you. You've put
right,
one question.
hang on a second. I haven't actually answered at all. I hear that. But now, the statement is that the Bible is part pornography, part the Word of God, and has been changed and adulterated over the years. Is that correct? Now,
and now you asked me a question, I said, that is what the Christians say. You see, the Christians themselves, they say like this. You see this book here? This is the Roman Catholic version of the Bible. I wonder if you have seen one. This is called the Douay version or the Reims version. It has got 73 books inside.
Sure. The Apocrypha as well.
Right. No, that's the Catholics don't say Apocrypha. It's you. The Protestants say it's Apocrypha, which you mean is doubtful, not authentic. So you have expunged it from your authorized King James Version. You see those 7 books.
So with all respect, Mr. Deedat, sir, with all respect to you, I know you don't want me to talk long, but the Quran states that nobody can change the words of Allah, and the word of God cannot be changed in the 10th surah and the 6th surah.
Yes.
Now, if the Bible was ever the word of God, how could it have been changed if Allah and God are the same people?
The word of God can't change. When the God is one, the Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Now you can't change that. You see? But now in that book, if you add something else to it and something else your own, your history, your prejudice.
Now you are saying the word can be altered and changed.
But it's not the word of God is being changed. You see, now you say that the Bible is the word of God. So you took out 7 books and you threw them away from your book, from the King James versions. 7 you threw out from here. You have to admit that. You threw out 7 of these books. This one preceded yours.
The Catholic Bible.
The Catholic Bible was the first Bible, the Douay, Reims. But now what you have in front of you now, today, you have this book, the authorized King James Version, which the bulk of Christendom use, King James. With this revised standard version, RSV, they have thrown out a lot of what has been in here. And this is done by Christian scholars of the highest eminence. 32 Christian scholars of the highest eminence, backed by 50 cooperating denominations. They even published the RSV. I hope you have heard about the RSV. And I spoke for more than an hour to prove to you that Jesus Christ prophesied about Muhammad. And I gave you reasoning after reasoning, which you or any Christian in the audience have not been able to contradict a single statement of mine.
Will you give me time to contradict you?
You have to organize a meeting.
The floor.
This is question time. If you understand the meaning of question time,
yes,
you have a right to question me on what I've said. I made my case.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next question, please.
First of all, I would say good evening to everybody, and even good evening to Mr. Deedat. It was good for me to attend your lecture, and what I can say, I haven't got a grudge against you, but when I stepped in here, it was always my desire to see you